As much as I want to zero in and focus on finishing the dress, I did have to go to work. So here's me painting the shoes, airing them out to dry, and this whole basket needs to be put away down in the bunker. And here's me showing the underskirt that I made to my sister, Sarah, and we were having a riveting conversation. So here I am explaining myself kind of intensely about something, whatever we were talking about. Yeah, so the skirt is interesting. It's definitely different, but it's twirly and it's kind of pretty. It just needs to be sewn up on the edge. But yeah, so here is me testing it out. On Saturday, we went to see my sister in her bodybuilding competition that she's been working hard for 6 months at this point, and she ended up doing really well. She won first and second in the 2 categories she competed in, so that was exciting. She obviously looks amazing, and we were so proud of her. So it is 7 o'clock on a Tuesday. I got home like 2 hours ago. And I have every intention, I still do, to finish this dress. I'm tired. My brain wants to work on the dress. So I'm gonna work on it. I just have a little bit more to do. I'm at like the home stretch. I have to figure out how I'm making these little side bubbles. I think I just need to get started. Maybe I should stop making excuses and just get to work. I'm hoping this helps, this handle music. This is actually the song. This was our first dance at our wedding, so this is a little nostalgic for me. And then I need to sew up the skirt on the sides. I'll probably do that by hand and figure out what kind of closure I want. I mean, right now it's just a circle that's too big. So I might do some kind of snap situation where you can just like adjust it, but I don't actually like cut it. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm feeling a lot more energized than I was last night. I am ready to get going on my dress again. We are currently in the middle of a heat wave, so I'm in this really like ugly looking dress that I made a year ago, but it's really comfortable. So before I get started on the project that I've been working on, I had to do some stuff for my husband's suit that he's wearing to a wedding this weekend. I had to add buttonholes to the cuffs and then steam out the suit. I have never used the buttonhole presser foot on this machine before, so I had to call my friend as I was struggling. I used a YouTube video, I tried reading the manual, and I was really confused and a little scared to try it. So I called my friend. She helped me, get it up and running. And I now know how to make buttonholes on the Thoth machine, which is huge. I knew how to make buttonholes on the old like Stingers and Brothers and stuff, but this is a totally different new brand of machine for me. So, and I was just putting off learning. They're a little intimidating to like learn how to use. So, but I think it's time to rip the Band-Aid off. Maybe not this week because I have a wedding and a ton of stuff going on, but we're entering into tech week soon. So yeah, the next coming weeks are gonna be like super, super busy. So I just happen to have a random afternoon free. Actually, it's now 6 o'clock. I spent the afternoon learning how to make buttonholes. But so, all that being said, I have decided that I'm going to put buttonholes to close this up instead of going into New York and doing like the grommets, getting someone to do the grommets for me. Now I feel like I have options now that I know how to use buttonhole. So yeah, time to stop talking and get to work. And the other kicker I found, this is a rolled hem presser foot. So like another foot I have to learn. You put the fabric in here and it does the rolled hem for you. So in that other video where I was talking about rolled hems and acting like I knew everything about a rolled hem, did I forget to mention that they make a foot that does this for you? It has like a little tube thing and you stick the fabric in it and it kind of just like rolls it for you. So I'm gonna play around with that too. First things first, buttonholes. The presser foot for this was a little scary and it definitely took some trial and error, but I did figure it out and then I was having a lot of fun with it. I do need to get better with being more accurate and careful with my measuring,
because I tend to just wing it. And I mean, I have the measuring tools. I might as well actually do it properly. So perfectionism is not one of my attributes. Let's just say that.
Oh, am I missing one? I feel like this one should have definitely been higher. Yeah. What's the other one look like? Yeah, this isn't good. Where's the top one? Non-existent.
For those wondering, I did add a buttonhole at the top, so it did turn out even. But then over here, I had this double buttonhole situation. I don't know, the machine got confused or I didn't do something right. Between the two of us, we messed it up. But not to worry, I just made a slit and it worked. And you know what? It's functional. So hey, you live and you learn. Every time I turn around, it's time for another shoe call. And on this particular day, I had a couple of shops to visit, including Leduca, which I love because it is such an iconic dance store. Okay, so I just went to Leduca's to pick up a brand new pair of shoes, and they gave me a bunch of taps as well. And then I went to the shoe shop that does the quick rigs and rubbering. We decided on which taps fit the pair of shoes that need to be tapped. And now we're walking back to the theater to do the rest of the shoe call. And then I hustled and bustled all the shoes I had glued earlier that day to get them back in their spots before I left the theater to go to my own rehearsal. About to get costumed! I think the costumes are in here. So this was the dress I was assigned for my role as Isabel in the Pirates of Penzance, and it was fine. I've worn prettier, but you know what? It was comfortable and, it's great. I can't complain. Back from rehearsal, it was such a good night. It was so much fun. We sang and danced for 3 hours, got our costumes, had some snacks. Somebody brought brownies, so that was fun. Now I'm really tired. Ready for bed. So is Rigatoni. She is purring up a storm. Oh, she heard something. What, Ricky? Yeah, so I should probably get to bed because I'm meeting my auntie in the city tomorrow before work, and I'm gonna try and give her a backstage tour at Aladdin. And then I have my sister's birthday in the evening, so it's a busy day. So I should probably go to bed, and I'm already getting bags under the eyes, but it was such a fun night. The next day I had another shoe call, and my auntie met me for coffee beforehand, and I was able to give her a little backstage tour at Aladdin.
Orchestra.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trina's at the piano. I can't. That's great. And we finished up the day by celebrating my sister. Jonathan made a birthday cake, which turned out so good, and it was such a nice evening. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the 4th and final video in this series to see the dress reveal.